going to adjust the timing on this 71 CB350 Honda, and it's really pretty easy to do once you get the side covers off. Let me move the camera around here. Here's the points plate, and I have Allen screws in here. Yours may have slotted screws or Phillips. And you loosen. Well, we're going to adjust the right side first, which is the right side here. So what we're going to do is loosen those, but then I put them back in so that they're snug. So they can still move, but they're going to stay where I leave them. And that ought to work okay. Get a screwdriver. And we're actually going to use a screwdriver handle to move the points in and out. Pretty easy to do. Set it up here, and you can spin the screwdriver to move the points in and out. Now the reason we're moving them in and out is to adjust the ignition timing. A lot of guys will go through the trouble of trying to set up a dimension, 16 thousandths or whatever for the points. The reality is that's wholly unimportant. All you need to do is get them so that they fire at the right time. And how we get them to fire at the right time is to move them in and out while we adjust the, let me move the camera down a little bit. Onto the output shaft. And if you look real closely, there are markings. I hope you can see them in the video. This is the F mark, and that's T. F for fire, T is for top dead center, and here is actually the mark that we want to align that to. Alright. So I'm going to back this up just a hair so you can see the test light down here will light when we turn the ignition on and we get to the left fire position. You should see the little light come on, and right there. I so hope you can see that. It's off. Now it's on. This is actually a very critical setting. There it's on, and you'll notice that the F is almost, well, it's just a couple of degrees, probably close enough that the bike will run right. But we're going to take and adjust the points until they just open up right at the fire mark right there. So I'm going to adjust the points a little bit one way until that light comes on there. And I'm going to turn it back now. Okay, off. This is really kind of critical. You have to bump it so it just does start and turns the light on. Right there. And to verify that, I'm going to back it up a little bit. And we'll see that it goes off just as the timing mark is in the center. The light bulb comes on, that's pretty perfect. That's as good as you're going to get. So I'm going to tighten down the screws in the points plate, and we're going to test it again. There it goes. That's actually pretty good. Maybe just a little bit retarded. Yeah, it is. So I'm going to have to redo it. They moved when I tightened them. Alright. Try it again. Moving so it's back off. Okay, now we're going to adjust it verify that the fire mark is right there on the timing mark. And we're going to open it up, adjusting the points once again. Still turning, adjusting. I'm trying to. Right there. Oops, bumped the camera. Sorry about that. And it comes on right at the fire mark. Perfect. Tighten it down, we'll re-verify it again. Right there. So that's a good setting. Do the same for the right side, or for the left side plugs. This is the right side plug. I'm going to go in here and tighten it again. But you see, that's how we adjust the ignition timing. And with it like that, put the test light on hooked. I probably should get a close-up of how I hooked the test light up. Crank the camera up a little bit. The negative part of the test light goes onto the nut where the wire hooks up, right there. And the positive side, I just put it in a hole anywhere for ground. And right there. I hope you can see the light coming on. All right, turn the ignition off, because I have had them kick back when I'm doing this before. So to do the right side, we just move the connector over to the, to the left side. We just move the little ground clip, the bulb, over here, and we'll have to turn the engine 2 full turns now to get it back up to the left fire position. Here, I'm going to turn the ignition back on. We should see the light go on just as I come to the fire mark, the F mark. Oh, I need to go one more turn. The points are open right now. They just closed. Here's the left front, the left. Just like sneak up on left fire position. There, the light just went on. There's off, and there's on. That is all there is to it. It's really very simple. By the way, this method works for any of the older metric bikes that have points in them. The early Goldwings, the early inline 4s, everything without an electronic ignition. This method works. Hope you enjoy it. And until next time, John's Blues and Bikes and Blues. Hi, bye.